Body armor, movements inspired by the hero workout Murph, and there's a third military aspect to event number 1, the litter or rescue basket. It's basically a stretcher with raised edges, typically used in confined spaces or over uneven terrain. It actually dates back to the U.S. Civil War when horse-drawn litters were used to take wounded troops from the battlefield. Now, of course, the main concern for teams here in event number 1 will be strategy. Do you put your heaviest members in the litter first, your lightest members, or do you alternate? But one thing's for certain, for the team member in the litter, it will be a welcome respite from a grueling start to the team competition. Lane 15, Perry Siplon finds himself on the bubble coming into event number 6. He's in 10th place. Last year at the CrossFit Games, he finished 15th in the 50 to 54 division, so he missed the opportunity to compete in the tennis stadium. Now, Siplon actually won event number 3, Field of Berm, yesterday. He said that was the pinnacle of his CrossFit career. I asked him if he makes it to this tennis stadium, would that replace his top moment in the sport? He said yes, absolutely. To compete in the tennis stadium is a dream. We'll see if that dream becomes reality. CrossFit Mayhem, back-to-back titles. Last year you had to scratch and claw your way to the top of the leaderboard. This year was practically a coronation. How does this victory compare to last year? Ron Ortiz has looked fantastic on event 1, 2, and 4. An outlier was event number 3, where he finished second last, 19th place. You guys alluded to it during event number 4. He was actually dealing with a stomach bug this morning, was severely dehydrated. He actually thought event 3 was going to be a good event for him coming into it, but of course he wasn't feeling at 100%. That's what led to that 19th place finish. Now, you look like a superhero, and it appears your only kryptonite is dehydration. So how did you rebound from your tough start to the day yesterday?
I had a good crew around me.
I'm actually going to disagree with Chase and Cherie. I talked to Dynamics, and their focus since regionals has been the worm. So much so that they actually bought a worm from Rogue. The only things they've been training since regionals are work with the worm and running. So I'll take the other side of the coin on this one. I think Dynamics will be able to hold on through this event and also on the run.
So does it count that they didn't win, but they didn't technically blow up, Mike? Your call.
Chase, I wish you could see the size of the smile on my face right now. 2 second places, they didn't blow up. So it's lunchtime. There's a couple servings of crow on the way up to the booth. Bon appetit. Tommy Shadle first started competing in CrossFit in 2014. He originally was a football player, but in 2013, he suffered multiple severe concussions, and he was forbidden by a doctor from competing in contact sports. So he found CrossFit. He was in the age 14-15 division last year. Now he's aged up and is competing with the 16 and 17-year-olds. Not only does it take great athletic ability to compete at the CrossFit Games, it takes a great support system. I spoke to his mother Natalie between events, and for the past 6 weeks she has been driving Tommy 80 miles to CrossFit Mentality to work out with the Panchik brothers, and 80 miles home. So 160 miles round trip, 5 days a week for the last 6 weeks to get ready for the CrossFit Games. Now, Rich, I'm going to give you the last word. You've competed on this floor for 7 consecutive years, 6 titles. What does it mean to you to compete in front of this community?
Everybody out here is so supportive. You never hear a boo. I think I heard one earlier. I don't know who that was for. Hopefully it wasn't towards us. If not, what's up? But the community out here is incredible. Depending on where it goes next year, I'm sure it'll be just as incredible, but you'll never be able to replace this. Thank you guys for everything.
CrossFit Mayhem, back-to-back affiliate cup champions.